Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope everybody's doing well. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. This look that you guys see here is a look that I did for the Christmas season. However, I wasn't able to post it before Christmas, even though Christmas is kind of over, but I still wanted to post it because I really love how this look came out. So before I get into the makeup, I want to show you all these nails that I'm wearing are from CREASE. They always send me a lot of press-on nails and eyelashes, eyelash glue, those kind of things. So please look out for more of their products in my future videos. I started off this makeup look by priming my lids using the Plouise base in the shade A Hint of Mint. I did mention in a previous video that lately I have been liking matching the color scheme that I'm going with the base. Instead of using like a plain white base, I would use a colored base. So because we're doing greens today, I decided to use the Plouise base in the shade A Hint of Mint. And don't forget to use my code BETHATCURLY10, which will give you 10% off on the Plouise website when you're shopping their bases, their eyeshadows, or basically anything on their website. So now I'm using the JUVIA'S Place Tribe eyeshadow palette. I'm going to take this beautiful deep green shade and I'm going to be packing that into my crease area very precisely. So I did use this very small blending brush from Morphe brushes so that I can really be precise with how I'm applying the shades. So I just applied this shade into my crease area in a rounded shape, and because we're doing a winged out cut crease, I did go ahead and wing out that outer corner using that same green shade. Now that I have the eyeshadow applied in the shape that I want it to be, I just went above the edges and blended it out to ensure that there won't be any harsh lines, so that when I apply the next shade, everything will blend really seamlessly. Next, I went in with this kind of yellow ish transition shade, and I applied this. I kind of like set my brow under my brow area with this, and what this would do is ensure that when I apply all these green shades and I'm blending these, as I come up to my brow area, they won't blend too high because that wouldn't be very flattering. So you want to ensure that that area is set so that it would blend a lot smoother. I then went in with this green shade. Also, from all the shades that I used so far are from the JUVIA'S Place Tribe eyeshadow palette. So I'm just blending that green shade above the first green, well, basically in between the two shades that I applied before. And I'm just going to be taking my time, taking very little bits of that green eyeshadow and blending it until everything looks nice and seamless. And then I went back in with the first shade, which is that green, and just to build up that color and ensure that that blends well with the green shade above also. So now that that's done, I'm going to move on to cutting my crease. I like to remove the product that's like in the area of which my cut crease will be, so this would just be a lot smoother when you do this. So if you have the extra time, you must always remove the extra eyeshadow and product underneath. So I like to start by carving it out using some concealer. That was the LA Girl Pro concealer in the shade Yellow Corrector, and the brush that I use is from a concealer brush from Shein, and it works really good. And then I went in with the Sacha Cosmetics Micellar Water, which is a great product for this purpose because it removes all that eyeshadow and stuff really good. And I use that on a Q-tip. And then I also went in with the Garnier Micellar Water. Reason being, the Sacha Cosmetics one is more so oily, and it may leave a bit of oil residue, and you wouldn't want oils to mix with your eyeshadow base and your eyeshadow base and your eyeshadows and stuff. So it's always important to go in with like the Garnier one. So next we're going to be doing the candy cane line, and I'm going to be starting by applying some clear eyelash glue because we're going to be doing a white eyeliner. A white eyeliner tends to crack a lot, so going in with some clear lash glue first, a layer of clear lash glue, allowing it to dry. This helps the white eyeliner to apply a lot better. I did lose some of the footage, but here I am doing the candy cane eyeliner. It's really simple. All you do is do like a white line, and then you're going to add a red, like basically small red boxes in between, and you would have a candy cane liner. It's really simple. Now that I have the candy cane liner completed, I'm going to be moving on to cutting my crease. And this, I'm using the Plouise base in the shade A Hint of Mint, which I used earlier. And the brush that I'm using is also the same brush that I used earlier, which I said is from Shein. So I'm just going to be using that to do a nice little cut crease. And if you guys do not remove your excess eyeshadow and base and stuff before you go ahead and cut your base, you need to, because it just helps the product glide a lot easier and you get the best cut crease possible. So after you're done cutting the crease, you want to ensure that you blend out the eyeshadow base, and then I'm going to be going in with these two shimmer shades from the JUVIA'S Wahala 2 palette. I'm just going to be using those to set the eyeshadow base that I cut my crease with. Moving on to doing the eyeliner, I use the Kiss products lash glue eyeliner, and I'm going to start by doing a line all the way across my lid, and then I'm going to be bringing it out as you would if you're doing a regular wing eyeliner. And then I'm going to do one at the top and basically do like a V in the outer corner and then fill that in. Then I went in with the dark green shade, which I first used from the JUVIA'S Place Tri Palette, and I'm just going to set the outer corner of my eyes, and then I also use a matte black eyeshadow to set the eyeliner, and also I applied a little bit of that black on the outer corners of my eyes. So now moving on to doing the rhinestones. This part is really sped up because it would have been really long if I did leave it at a normal pace. So all I did was apply some Lash glue on like the top wing of the black wing that I have below, and then I applied some really small, the smallest rhinestones you could find. I applied those to that line, and I also applied some of those rhinestones under the black eyeliner and joined it to the top. So now above the candy cane liner, I did like some little dots using clear lash glue, and I'm just going to apply some rhinestones that are slightly bigger, and then I'm also going to be applying the same small rhinestones that I applied for the wing. I'm going to be applying those above the first set of rhinestones. Now that my eyes are completed, I'm going to be moving on to doing my face. For my foundation, I used the Revlon Colourstay in the shade 600 Espresso, and I'm not sure what went on with this foundation because when I had first applied it, it looked like a very good match, but when I blended it out and it like really set in, it ended up looking very like cool and green and very disgusting. So at this point I really felt like I wanted to cancel doing this look, but the eyes was looking perfect, just like I wanted it to look. And I knew like if I had cancelled it, I wouldn't have had time to redo this for the Christmas season. So I decided to go along and see how best I can try to make this foundation look good. So I then went in with my concealer. I used the Yellow Glipper concealer in shade Fawn, Black Opal stick foundation in shade Ebony Brown to contour, and then for my cream blush I used the Plouise base in the shade OTT Orange, and these did kind of help to counteract the coolness of the foundation a bit. And then this powder, I feel like the Sacha Cosmetics powder that I use to set really helps the best to make this foundation not look as bad. So yeah, I use the Sacha Cosmetics Pro powders in the shade Almond Beige, and I use Perfect Spice to set my entire face, and these really did help. Oh, and I did also use some loose powder from Arista in the shade Translucent Medium. I bronze using the JUVIA'S Place bronzer in the shade Dark, and this is another product that really helped. Blush is also from Sacha Cosmetics in the shade Rouge Cinnamon, sorry. I then highlighted my face, and that's basically it for my face. I think the way in which I highlighted and set and everything really helped bring my face together compared to how it was looking at first. So yeah, now I'm moving back to my eyes, lining my waterline using the shade using the Inglot gel eyeliner in the shade number 77, and then I smoked that out using the deep green shade from the JUVIA'S Beige palette. I highlighted my inner corners of my eyes using a matte white shade from Colourstay, and now I'm just applying these gems to my under eye area and also across my nose. The sizes that I use are the same ones that I use for my eyes, so I'm just kind of like mixing them and applying them randomly over my face. Now to complete this look, I'm going to be doing a red ombre lip, and I'm going to start by lining my lips using the Morphe brushes lip liner in the shade Date Night. Next, I went over that lip liner using a deep purple shade, which is Roulette from Colourstay. And now for the center of my lips, I applied the Colourstay liquid lipstick in the shade Cherry Blossom, and then in the center of that again I applied the shade Vanity Rain, and I also applied an orange. I can't remember the name of the orange right now, but I will be leaving it in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video.